5 Heart Fire, Day 21, I gave Rallan Tilver his hammer back and received his thanks and a cash reward. I returned to Alasaran's shop with the contract he asked me to steal for him. He was happy with my performance, and has rewarded me with an axe he has crafted. An apothecary slandered. While in Vivek, a man approached me and handed me a leaflet. He told me it contained important information about a local merchant. Beware. Have no dealings with a rain furnace. She is known to be both underhanded and unethical in her dealings. The materials she uses are both shoddy and dangerous. You could come to great harm from her products. Her shop should be avoided at all costs. See these testimonials. I took potion and got sick. Lost good lunch. Grug Bob G. Her materials looked old and stale. Not good for alchemical use. Darren O. She should be disemboweled and fed to Nyx hounds. Florngar F.
So welcome back to the adventures of Shiaryo Ashwing, trying to solve the mystery of the leaflet in the Vivek Foreign Quarter, and we must struck.
Beware. Have no dealings with a rain furnace.
The shop.
She is known to be both underhanded and unethical in her dealings.
Of ring furnace. The apothecary in this part of the foreign quarter in Vivek, a Brighton lady.
I don't believe a word of it. Some people just can't resist making things up about a person, if only to have something to talk about.
So let's see her ingredients and things. Oh, she have pretty low quality potions, but also some cheap ones. So you pay for what you have. It is not like she's trying to sell things, I suppose, at a higher price. And she has also useful things. So all in all, I think that's not something really true about her having only bad things. They are mostly cheap potions.
I have spoken to a rain furnace, the apothecary mentioned in the leaflet I was given. She was furious about the slanderous comments it contained, and offered me a reward if I could find out who was behind the misinformation.
Okay, so we need to investigate a little about it. Yeah, also a little hungry. Oh, and I had to do one thing that I don't like much for now, but I was crashing a lot for some reason with the old MWSE mod, closed inspection mod that I was using to zoom in and zoom out when talking with characters and looking for things for a while. I think there's some kind of new conflict with some other mod because it was not crashing this way before, but cannot really find what the conflict is for now, so I have disabled it, and I hope I will be able to find the reason why. In theory, it is one kind of mod that could be redone in using MWSE Lua, but it's not so easy to do it properly because you have to calculate the timing for zooming in and out when you move the cursor. It's not so easy. So that mod was working very well, and it's a pity that it is crashing. Must be some kind of new conflict or changes to latest changes to the Lua version. I don't know, but I know that it was crashing a lot. So hopefully I will crash less, but no more zooming on nice lady visage.
Besa has goods from beyond the shores of Vardenfell. All manner of exotic items are available on our shelves. We have the widest inventory in the city.
Usual scenic writings and notes that you find everywhere by Cliffworm mod.
The freshest ingredients in town.
And I'm so used to that zooming that it looks something strange for me without it.
What is Krell's brain booster? I've heard of Tyner's hop toad, but
she's
Vivek
doing
made potions.
a lot of new potions.
Perhaps another time.
This is coming from the some of the Lessenary NPCs mod, probably. a new quest, sort of, where you can ask her to do some special potion for you. Interesting. She is able to refine skooma to remove dangerous effects.
Perhaps another time.
Okay. And then we have our friend Jobasha shop. So this is a standard quest where you have to investigate about this
I'm listening.
leaflet.
Go ahead.
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
Oh, we have also a mission
No, not yet.
from this Imperial Employment Office mod, I suppose.
Warm greetings. The Breton speaks.
Yeah. Must find an amulet somewhere.
Go ahead.
We have also
I will try and make him leave.
so we
I've
have
agreed
this
to help
mission.
Myungay get rid of the annoying vendor, whose name is Marcel Morard.
Usually this Marcel Morat should be nearby, but probably he's walking around a little.
Do you need something?
After speaking to Marcel Morard, I've found that he is an aspiring actor, who is trying to make money to fund his craft. He refuses to leave, since it is the only way he
Hello,
has found to make any cash, at
B2D.
least until he can find a part in a
M2D.
play.
We could do it with the strong manners, but Joy is just a gentle person, what she can be when she can be gentle, and
You should leave this area.
we can try to make him go, but we must find a work for him. So he's looking for a theater troupe, and this is probably the way we will try to do the quest.
Do you need something?
But for now,
City grant you humility.
we can go up again and try to get some more information about that leaflet about a run. Oh, thanks, but most of my mods, the classic ones, done with the standard scripting, are very old. Probably the most recent ones are all almost done with MWSLU, so those are probably the most recent. But yes, it's true that I try to fix things even on all mods when something needs to be changed. That's probably something a little rare. But it's also because it's a long time since I started modding this game, so probably that's a reason why I keep playing and fixing it. Anyway, I think I must go up there, but first we need some kind of help carrying things. So I think I will recall. Oh, I'm appreciating a lot this new Lua mod, replacing the classic Malayan teleportation mod which I was using, because it's very robust. In my opinion, it's a little harsh with the standard settings about teleporting compared to the Malayan, but it's very easy and powerful about tweaking as you like it. So I have increased the actual number of possible recall and things like this. You can configure it pretty like you want, because there's also a link to a very handy online graphic calculator, so you can exactly see how changing the tweaking the mod is going to give you a certain number of marks and recalls. So pretty interesting. That this link, and you go to the page with the settings. So I am changing a little the multiplier here mostly, and the maximum number of theoretical marks, so I can get a little more marks a little before. The default I think is 2 here, so it will tend to give you less marks at lower level, but it's very easy to set up and pretty powerful. So this is really a great mod if you like to have more than one mark and to be able to teleport your companion back, because that's something really needed with companions. They are not so smart in Morrowind, so it is very easy to get some companion lost. So this mod is pretty essential if you like to play with companions every now and then. Anyway, let's see if we have some more room in our bags. Morrowind has a very old story, so a lot of mods to try. But I think there are a lot of videos and lists. It's a very good period to start playing Morrowind compared to 4 or 5 years ago, because there is pretty uh, a big quantity of tutorials and a lot of videos showing you mods and how they play and what to expect for a mod from a mod, and so you can really find what you like easily. And well, learning how to mod the game in a proper way is not easy compared to other games, because the game is very old, so it has some rules you must follow to avoid certain problems, but that's explained with a lot of tutorials too, so it's not really impossible. But I think it's a great game to mod, mostly because learning how to make your little mods or to tweak mods using the construction set compared to other games is very easy. Yeah, I know. I think very well, because we talk a lot, and we also did some mod together for the Morrowind contests, and she is with I think with Dark Half Guy. She's one of the most prolific and also how can I say it? Sorry for my English, but most useful for people to learn how to mod Morrowind, mod makers and video makers, because she explains a lot while playing. And Dark Half Guy is showing, I think, the biggest quantity of mods in videos than everyone else, so they are probably the two persons that give more visibility to the modern Morrowind at present. So plenty of information following these modders, and also because they are both before them being how can I say it, video makers and streamers, they are modders, experienced modders, mod makers for Morrowind, so they have the technical knowledge that some other very good role players or streamers or other people making Morrowind videos don't have, because sometimes only someone who knows how technically to do some Morrowind mods can tell you what happens in certain situations with certain problems and how to solve them. And so that's pretty interesting for people learning how to manage a big modded Morrowind installation. So I think that's pretty good to follow. Anyway, talking about technical problems, I think I'm nearly full here. This is an old containers mod done with the old WSC before the new version, but it is still one of my preferred ones because it has some very practical things, like all these icons that you can drag and drop, and so you can filter things. So for now I'm still using it. Like, can select here some ingredients, and they should go to the containers. Some of them, not much, because I had just 2 more units of space available, but that's how it works. But anyway, let's recall some companion so we can see how it works. So I like this mod. You have to the left the list of your marks, and to the right you have the list of the companions that you have included in the list of companions you may want to recall. So for instance, we can recall Yashka here.
Well, please speak.
And compared to the Malayan teleportation mod, there's not a way to recall all of them at the same time, but all in all I think that's not really a problem, because you don't need all of them at the same time often. But I think it could be possible probably to add something like that as an option, maybe to futures version of the mod. Oh, and let's see if I want to show you this new mod that I'm trying to do. Let's see if it works. So in theory I can tell her, Yashka, get this thing for me. And we can also recall for Olin Laran. Oh, and I found a nice helmet for him, because honestly I don't like his original helmet. I find this is the Radoran style helmet that I like most. It's a really badass looking helmet. It's also nice because it is actually an helmet, and you can see the face in theory behind the... I cannot zoom because I have not my preferred zooming mode installed. It was crashing lately, but you can see the face under the helmet. Okay, let's go up. We will try to get some more information about the slandering of Orion furnace. Oh, and you can see Xiaoyu is showing a hamlet, and this is the vanity mod, which is one of the NWSC Lua mods that I have done recently, and probably it's the most technical one. Maybe we must go up another level. And this is a backpack from the Ashfall mod. I like it very much, but there's a little problem. They are realistic, but they are a little large more deep than large, but the problem is that if you want to display your weapons or a shield, it's not easy because they are pretty overlapping. I think maybe if the backpack would be less, how can I say it, less deep, less with less height, it would be easier maybe to accommodate also weapons and shields and so on. The most I'm playing is almost up to date. Probably you cannot see the Lua mods there, but the rest is almost up to date. I think there are a couple mods that I try and sometimes I remove or keep for a while, but the mods that I keep on my loading order always are there probably, and I upgrade it very often, so more or less the list is up to date. The Lua mods are another story because there's no easy tool to list them at the moment, so not something that I've seen.
What is this regarding, Breton?
A lot of people showing the list of the Lua mods installed. Okay, so where is this? I think he was a red guard. Oh, here he is. Domalan. No, we don't want another leaflet. We want to know about it.
Tell me where these leaflets are from.
Okay, so not easy. Let's see if we can find a way. So we have this jug of cheap wine from the Necessities of Morrowind mod. That should give us some 45 personality. That's a strange thing. Let me check this. Something I'm noticing is that with these wine and this kind of potion, let me check with the rest of the potions, but I'm seeing all the 4 ingredients. Not ingredients, all the 4 effects. I'm not sure that's the standard. Maybe it is some setting of the Morrowind code patch. Honestly, I prefer when I can see only things like with ingredients related to your alchemy ability. So, for instance, now I can see 2 magic effects for my ingredient. The rest I'm not able yet to understand because my alchemy skill is not so good yet. But with this kind of brandy, for instance, I can see 4 effects. This is not something I'm really sure that's good, but I must investigate if it is something that you can actually disable or enable from the Morrowind patch. Maybe it is something like that.
I want nothing to do with you, Breton.
Okay.
There is much to learn.
Wait a minute. We can drink this thing. Get some 45 personality. Then we can recall Constance, because Constance is a great help sometimes. She can be a problem because she likes to drink your bottles, but she can also help a lot charming people. Hello, Constance. We need your help.
Yes?
We need your assistance.
I need your help to charm this person.
So this is a perfect example of a pretty old mod by Grumpy and Emma that is still one of the best companion mods available, because she's fun and she's also useful. She has a great story and quest, but she's also pretty useful because she can help you charming people, and
You need not be afraid.
she can help
My anger.
looking for things, showing them in the map. So she's pretty useful as companion.
Is there something I can do for you?
The Bretons.
And also
something
she's
not
good
right
with the
about
bow.
Maybe you should go.
Okay, so let's try and see if... Oh, how to bribe. So we have a very good personality now. Still... She drinks all your potion, but that's why we need more companions or some containers. Maybe I tweaked the script a little so she doesn't die a lot, but I think she also can, I'm not sure about it, but I think she can also level up with the player, so maybe after a while she doesn't die a lot. But another important thing is she's essentially a long-range fighter. She's good with her bow, but she's not good from close combat because she has not a high pool of health. So you have to set her to use her bow. You can ask her to use her bow, and then she should be a little... she should survive better. Okay, Mr. Domerlan. We must find a way to talk about that thing. No, not easy at all. I'm not sure. I don't remember honestly if there's a way to beat him for a while, so it tells you the truth, or if it is something risky, I prefer to talk. For all four of them. The classic. Well, if you play with July, I think also Shani is a great companion. A lot of fun. But all in all, there are some new companions that are fun to have around, also like Yashka. And I'm trying this companion, recent companion, Olin,
I'm really hungry.
Laran, and also another one from recent mods. Let me check. Maybe not so recent. Publius Claudius, I think, is from one of the mod by Gavrilo.
Did he get angry? What did you see?
So he has a little story
Anything
too.
else?
I usually, if I reach a high level enough so I can buy the Ascadian Rose Cottage, then I get as many as children possible from the children mod. Those that are in the Algeroon pub, and then I take them all to the with the cats to the Ascadian Rose Cottage, and that is their new house. But you can take them to your castle and fill your castles with children and cats. It's pretty nice.
Breton?
Almsavi grant
What
you
is this
humility.
regarding Breton?
I think it would be best if you leave.
Okay, let's see.
Now.
People visiting the Mages Guild always come out looking so serious.
Can we? Oh, maybe more money could do. I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of money actually. No money at all.
If he's going to treat me like that, he can just have his old ring back.
Even Yashka is poor. Let's see.
I'm listening. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, no money.
I need your help to charm this person.
suppose
So
I
I
have a
said,
moment. What
where's
is
the
it?
money in that?
And maybe we have some potion. We have super high personality, but this NPC is hard. And well, let's try again. No. So no way to let him.
I'm really hungry.
Oh well, I will come back when we have some money to spend. So let's see what we can do now.
An invisible sun. A man approached me outside a trader's in Vivek. The odd thing is, I couldn't see him. This man, Cassius Alcinius, says he has been cursed with permanent invisibility. The wizard who cursed him, Thievin Rallan, is a Telvanni living here in Vivek. He has been afraid to visit the wizard for fear of further retribution, and he has been afraid to tell his father of the problem due to embarrassment. I have agreed to help Cassius find a cure for the wizard's curse.
How do you do?
I
Is there
think it would
something
be
you
best
need?
if you leave now.
Finally, something interesting.
What's this all about?
How may I help you?
Ooh, we are almost level 10. And this is a fantastic mod by Pulio or Corp, adding this super special bound weapons effects.
Our blood is made for fighting.
Come on then, say something or move on.
I really don't have time to make it quick.
Give in!
Here.
Surrender now and I might let you live.
And everybody is making some practice with these practice dummies.
You're still coward.
You're growing
To fight me.
Your actions show promise. What do you want?
Oh, we could do something like this in theory. Let me see if it works. In theory, we could disable the display of the backpack, I think. Let's see. So now the shield should work. But yeah.
I'm really hungry.
Okay, so what to do now? Could go to the Talvani Canton, look for this
An invisible
mage.
sun. A man approached me. Feven Rallan. Caches Alcynius. He's a mage in the Telvanese section of Vivek. I don't know why he'd do this to me.
So Talvani section should be that way, I think. So let's see if you are able to enchant something to help. Need some luck here. Okay, so we need this one ring and something to avoid dying. So some levitation or some slow fall. Okay, we have this one. And I have added some scripting to Yashka so she's able to water walk and levitate in theory. How stable is my game? Not really super stable, honestly, because I try a lot of new mods and I'm always tweaking it. But it depends. If I find a problem and I'm able to solve, usually it's stable enough. I can play, I think, a couple hours before having available memory for the game nearly full. So when it happens, usually there's a pretty nice mod called memory something. I don't remember the name. It's a Lua mod that tells you when you're near the limit of about near 4 GB of memory that you can use to play the game, because it's not a 64-bit application, and so you are limited in the quantity of memory you can use for the game. And when you play for 2 or 3 hours with a very big loading list, usually you feel that memory just moving around Vanderfell and around it. So it is better to save, go out exit from the game and reload your save, because this way you clear the memory and avoid crashing. But usually if your setup is stable, you can play 2 or 3 hours before having to do that. It depends how essentially I think it depends how much you go teleporting around and visiting new places. The more new places you visit, the more memory you use, and the sooner you have to sort of exit the game and reload, as you will crash sooner or later if you have a lot of mods and a lot of landmass. You use all your memory. I use a lot of landmass mod, the classic ones like Timer Revealed, and also a lot of other mods that I have tried to move so they accommodate to the extended map. Let me show you. So it's a pretty full map, almost full map about the area about that current MGEXE is available to show, sorry, and mods like this one that are usually far to the west, I have moved it so I can see it in the world map. And also I think this is the Azurian Islands. This is Silver Tower. I moved the mods so they are in an area that is still working in the exterior map available with MGI XE or XI. I never remember how it is spelled correctly. But yes, I have all the Timer Rebuild available area and a lot of other mods around it. In the real regions, a lot of crashes. No, I honestly have not yet explored those regions, but I think I will do, because if I go on with this new character, I think when I will be a little higher with the level, I want also to visit these new areas in Timer Rebuilt area. So I'll take a look at them, but when you crash in exterior areas like this, usually it could be a mesh problem, something like that. Anyway, if you're interested in the mods, also this path should be visible. It is not some kind of glitch in the map. But if you want to see that the mods used here, I have it is not fully updated but almost updated map. I have always a link in my site to the world map, and also in the comment of my videos, I think. But I can show it probably very fast. That map is interesting because there are labels for the mod areas, so if you're interested in one, you can probably look for the mod. It will not be in that position probably, but you can find the mod, if not the moved version. So let's see. I should be able to show you it. Let me check. Okay, should be a link. Yeah. Okay, if you go to my site, for instance, that's the mods I'm playing. That's a list of the mods, but if you go to the mod list, I think there's also the map somewhere. Not here. I'm sure I have a link somewhere about the map. Oh, here it is. If you go to the mod list, there's also a link to the map. And this is the map. So, as you can see, this is Wimhaven. This is Skyrim out of the Home of the North that I have moved, but you can find the original mod. It will be just in the location. And these are all old mods, landmass mods that I have moved here. 5 Keys of Azura, the Dacia Island, Ratios, Avish, Windhelm Island, Stanagau Islands, Vanheim, Strange Grove, Alt Venderswager, Southern Castle, and Deep Island, Tuzar, Tal Morgana, and so on. Plenty of landmass mod that you can play. Yes, time rebuild. This part is preview, but it is still pretty nice to explore. And also I think it is, as this area will probably be redone in some way before being actually completed, I think it's nice to explore them when you can, because for instance there are certain areas here with big mountains done by I don't remember the name of the model, but he's very good with the exteriors. Nimon, I think, and I'm not sure that this area, for instance, will be still there when the mod is finished. Or for instance, the big city of Almalexia, it will be redone sooner or later. So taking a look at it now, I think it is something that is worth, because just exploring the place, taking a look, I think you can spend a pretty number of hours just exploring the exteriors. I like to do that. And also I think Almalexia is an entire big story, because it's a beautiful big city with some frame rate problems, and for this reason and other reasons it will be probably just redone completely in a reduced size. And so better to take a look at the present big version when it is still available somewhere, I think. Just to explore it, because it's really beautiful. And the same for these big mountains in the western part of Time Rebuilt preview. I don't know what will be about maybe these parts of the mod will have less redo, but it will take a lot of time. I think it is such a big project that you cannot really know what will happen about certain places, because you know now people doing the project are thinking something is correct, but in a 10 or 20 years from here, maybe other people will be going on with the mod and having different ideas. At least the story of the project so far has been like this. They have changed point of view a lot of times about how to do things, and so you cannot really be sure about what will be the future of this big mod, because it takes a lot of time and a lot of people work to progress. But important thing is to progress some way and fill the map in a way that is something you can play. And for instance, I know that in the future they want also to redo a lot of the Talvanis area, so better to play that now, because you don't know what will be changed in the future, and at least the parts that are not in the preview are better to be played now, I think. But the preview is very nice to have, just to see the new places. It's great. For instance, this whole mod is honestly unfinished, and there is not much apart the landmass, but it is still a great view. This a very special landscape. Anyway, let's see if I can go back here. Maybe the lady here can tell us. No, she doesn't know. Probably we must go up. I'm not sure where this Talvani wizard could be, but we can start here. And this is from a mod that I love. I think it's called Hands of Sight, and it is changing the helmets so they have some holes for the eyes, and they are set as hair instead of being like standard helmet. So you can still see the eyes under the helmet, and for some kind of helmets also other parts of the face. And I love this mod because it's adding more immersion. Let's see, how is it called, that mage? Oh, we can ask about
After asking
the
around a
effort
bit in
troop.
Vivek, I've learned that there is almost no actual theater here in the city. In fact, the only one who is interested at all is Crash's Curio, a nobleman in town.
Well, until we don't need it. Oh, and there's a new option coming from Asheville. We can douse ourselves with water. Probably it is useful when you are coming from some lava place, some hot place. But probably that's because I changed the standard waterfall to work like the necessities of Morrowind once. So I know by default Ashfall is making them be dirty water, but I want to be compatible with necessities of Morrowind, so changing them so this water is standard water you can drink. Because this is the city of magic, that's Vivek, a god, making this water pure and
Telvanni sorcerer.
something you can drink. He's not the right one, but still an interesting mage. But we are low rank in the Telvanni faction. Corriginia.
I have heard rumors in Vivek of a merchant with a rat infestation problem. Apparently, Odnian Valius, a Telvanni enchanter, has been overrun by rats in recent weeks. Telvanni enchanter. Odnian Valias is the only good soul gem seller in all cantons. I have the best gems in Vivek. I also have the best guards, so don't even think about it. Look for my store in the Telvanni Waste Works. I have spoken to Odnian Valius about his rat infestation problem. He'd like me to clean out the rats that have been infesting his store.
And we have this new quest. So we can get rid of the rats. Rats again? Okay. Let's choose the second one.
I've agreed to help get rid of the rats that are bothering Odni and Valius.
But it's closed. So, not sure. We don't have the key. It's not giving us the key. This is some kind of little conflict, I think, because probably that's one of the mods that is closing the door to avoid easy stealing of things, but in this case it is causing a problem with the quest. So not sure about it. Well, we can try doing this the proper way, hiding. We are also pretty tired. Okay. Oh, it's already burdened. Let's see. Hello, Dane. We were talking about you, and Darkest Guy as the best. The best tutorial maker for Morrowind for new players. I think I could try and open this door without causing problems. We know. But maybe this particular door could be something to tweak in the mod. Let me check it. Not sure. Not sure it is something from the standard Morrowind. Maybe it is the mod by Akimaestro Antares closing the door. Not sure about it, but better not to risk. So first, let's see if we can actually use some chameleon. I should have some amulets and rings. Okay, in theory we can open that door without being noticed. Let's see if we can do it in practice. So this thing is maybe closed with a higher lock level than usual.
Probably nothing.
Not good. Question: Alden Shaw and the timer rebuild. I don't think you need to move Alden Shaw at all. I think that's the one mod by Jog that doesn't have some other island somewhere outside that could conflict with Tiny Rebuild, but I'm not 100% sure. I think that it should be not conflicting, but if you want, I'm sure that the version I am playing has no conflict at all with the Tiny Rebuild. But I think the original should be like this. The other mods like Heavish and especially the Booty Island. Booty Island as the standard version has conflict for sure, but Alden Shaw should be safe. But if you want one of them, I think the version I have pretty well tested, so if you want them, just ask. But Alden Shaw, I think that should be no problem, because it is made to be something that could have been something added by the standard game there. The other mods are something set as a distant island, but Alden Shaw is made to be some expansion of Sidanin. Yeah, I think it's very well integrated with that. And what I like about Alden Shaw, it is that it is very integrated, and also that it gives you a different way to join the Thieves Guild. Anyway, out of curiosity, let me check the level of this lock. Oh, that's pretty strange. This door has a negative lock. That means that it is locked this way, so you cannot open it with a normal spell. So, frankly, I don't remember. If this could be standard from Morrowind, because oh, we can do this. We have received the key probably. Ah, yeah. It's easier than I was thinking. Fact is, we cannot see the name of the key and the purpose of the key until we use it, because I'm using the QQQBBB mod, which is hiding this information. Negative locks are the standard way to make impossible to open a door with normal spells or even lockpicks. So for a time it's been widely used to lock doors. If you wanted some doors to not be opened until a certain point of your quest. But this way you can't really defend from something like unlock from the console. So probably more recently people prefer to use on activate to just disable completely your ability to use the door, even if you use the unlock scripting command from the console. But even that can be overcome if you know the right console command. So there's not really something 100% safe. If a user is good enough with the console, you cannot really avoid them to open the door, but you can, for instance, kill them if they do something like that. I think nowadays the standard way to do something like that is you put a check if the player has the key on the activate block, and you allow the activate command, which is the one actually opening the door, only if the player has the key, and this is safer than locking the door with a negative value. But the negative value was the standard used by Bethesda, I think, in standard quest in Morrowind, and this is one of them. So in short, if they give you the proper key, you can open the door, else by normal spells and lockpicks you cannot open it. At least I think so.
Count only the happy hours.
Oh, but that was the other door. So all this was not true, because I have not yet the proper key. And this is still locked. Oh, but so I don't understand. That oh, that was a wrong door, maybe locked with minus. So, but this in theory was something easy to open with a level of 15. I don't understand, but in theory we should be able now to open it. It could also be some mod, because it could be, but I have not seen in the console. Oh yes, this is probably it is the no trespassing mod. Closing that. Probably yes. So maybe it would be better to tweak the mod to avoid closing this door, at least if the quest is in progress. So I think we can take a note about it. Probably I have checked this door instead of the proper one. I don't know. But now we know. The door is probably locked by the not trespassing mod. And this is sort of conflicting with this quest.
Now where did I put that?
Ollie now has the badass helmet. Let me check if I can see. I cannot really see his eyes with this kind of helmet. Let me see if I can use some torch. But you see, we can sort of I see his nose mostly, but that's a nice helmet. Anyway, we have some bad reputation now, probably. 8 points and 10 gold pieces. Oh, but that helmet is not really something that show a lot of face. You have a hard time also seeing the eyes behind the helmet, but the idea of having this open helmet is something great in my opinion, because especially with Dunmer, you can see the red eyes behind the helmet. It's pretty nice. Oh, and we just crashed with no no reason apparently. Maybe I reached the memory limit without arrows. But really, I think there's recently been a new version of a mod changing the helmets so they have holes for the eyes and they use the hair. The original one was by Hollow Fang and it's called Helms of Sight, but I have seen a more recent one which is adding some more helmets on the Nexus, so maybe that one too is something to take a look about. The idea is very nice in my opinion. And I'm a little how can I say it? At the start with all-in, because I have still to do the first quest for him, the one when you have to go to Drillin Fallen and help the gods. I think he starts giving you the maze for making some practice with that quest, so I have still to do that. And also I've seen another recent mod I think, the Redoran Bard, that should be a Redoran with the a house near Eldrune, I think. I want to try also that companion. Problem is I was at 254 mods and I don't want to risk the 1000 the 1000 version for now until I'm sure that is not causing problem with upgrading the mods. Oh, she's a bard lady. But I have to remove for now the zooming mod, how is it called? The one by Jacobi, the one which is zooming when you are talking with people, because I was crashing a lot lately for some reason. There must be some kind of conflict with something else, some newer mods, some recent MWSC newer version maybe, but I was crashing. Close inspection it is called, and for now I have to remove it. I hope to be able to use it again because I like it very much, but for now, big problems. Anyway, I want to open this door, so I will try some potion, get some, hopefully get some magic and use.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help you?
Not sure you have more potions actually. Fatigue. This one, no idea. Should be health. Okay, so no potions, maybe a scroll. Oh no, expelled from the great house Delvani. Okay, no, I cannot do something like that. So, if you try to open a door, you get a penalty, but you are not expelled. If you manage to open it, you are expelled. I was not thinking about this thing. But I'm not cheating, I'm using a mod for that. A special mod. It is the join all houses mod that I have tweaked so I can join all houses and join all vampires factions and join everything. So it is super super cheating, but not really cheating. I just will play because I'm curious. Xiaoyu is more curious than me, and she knows she has a superior mission to accomplish, and she just try to get every help she can from all the factions. She is not interested in helping one faction compared to another. She just do what they ask her to do if it is not completely against her her vision. But then she just helps the other faction if they help her. And yes, maybe it is some kind of cheating, but she has also a lot of dreams where she sort of see the future, how to avoid some problems. She doesn't realize it is really the past of previous lives, but that's how I imagine playing this kind of. I want to experiment everything character. Anyway, this time we must be able to open the door without having to go back to the Talvani and try to join them again. So, we need magic first. I'm not sure. I have a potion. Could take a look at Urgent Glow. No potion. No scrolls. Maybe here. Oh, we have some. Yeah, we have some. Okay. So this is the right door. Let's try again. Well, my explanation is they don't know I have joined the other houses. And they don't tell around, but maybe having some kind of papers could be believable, but at this, in the same way you could just use some kind of mask or some kind of helmet to hide your face when you join. It is not very believable, but or you could just use some strong illusion spell and just use a different face. Yeah, but if you are high level and powerful enough, you can think about using some illusion spell to change your face and at the eyes of people, and so you can join looking like another person. There's even a quest in the one of the Less Analytic NPCs mod. Probably it is the Redoran Redoran 1, I think, where you have to, or maybe it's even a standard quest from Morrowind. I'm not sure about it, but there's a quest for the Lalu where you have to use a Redoran helmet to hide yourself and get some information from the Neminda, I think. So there are many ways you can sort of role play something like that. Could be magic, could be an helmet, could be a scarf, a mask. Yeah, it's vanilla. I don't know, because usually I don't do the Lalu fast, but I've noticed this one. It is the one you get in Balmora. But I think that's the nice thing about having a lot of mods, because I never know if it is something coming from the standard game or added by a mod. I have to click and look at the console to know it, or some other ways, but I rarely remember if it is coming from a mod. Also because I always play with all these factions and it is really hard to remember all of them. I have a character that I mostly use for testing when I need a high level character, and I think she has joined most of the factions in the mod I have installed. I think she's a member of 40 different factions, so not easy to remember. Okay, so chameleon. Let's try again. But this mod by Antares is really making this normally easy quests another thing, because not easy to open this door without being noticed. No charge. Oh, finally. Oh, I'm almost unable to play decently when I'm talking. I have zero concentration capacity. Let's see. We have the spell, we have the chameleon. In theory, we are now no more visible. Let's try again to be sure. So in theory, I have read in the game investigation, open Morrowind statistics and so on, that you should have a 75% chameleon to be invisible, but I'm not sure about it. I think you need 100%. So that's what I do. Okay, so I have 100 and more chameleon. They can't see me now. So in theory I should be able to open that down door if I am able to use this. Ah, no. I have to sneak, probably. It is not enough to have chameleon. You must also be sneaking. Let's try this. Because I don't remember this thing, honestly. I was thinking that chameleon is enough, but probably you need also to be sneaking. It doesn't make a lot of sense, because if you have chameleon 100%, you should be able to do anything without being visible. But probably there's some technical reason why. Maybe it is more efficient to check for thievings only when the player is already sneaking. And so they did this way. Okay, so chameleon. I have an amulet opening, but it is just... Oh, maybe for this door it could be enough, because it's 15 points. This amulet is great, but it doesn't have a lot of charges. Okay, so sneaking first, just to be sure. Then I will try that amulet, because maybe 20 points are enough. Okay, so we have 107 chameleon points. So we should be okay with that. And we try to use this amulet of opening for 20 points. How can they report me? I'm sneaking. I have 100% and more chameleon still. Someone is reporting me. There's something not going like it should. but we are still member of the Great House Talvani, so this is what the important thing is.
You will die here.
And the other important thing is they cannot kill us because we are super hidden by the chameleon. And our companions did the job. So it's been pretty hard, but oh, we must make amends before we. Okay. Tell you what, if we are criminal, we will be for good. No probes. Okay, let's see if we can use another mark. No. I have 2 marks, but I don't want to use another one. Okay. He doesn't want to talk with us until we have this kind of bad reputation. So we need to find a way to clear it. Faster way to do that could be going back to probably the corrupt magistratus of Balmora. Okay, let's try that. Recall. And we could go to Havish, Mage's Guild. Yeah, let's do it. We did the quest to restore the teleportation network, so we can use that for free.
Agent Legionary, how can I do for you?
And go to Balmora this way. So we ask about destination, travel, and choose Balmora. So the teleportation chamber is tuning to teleport us to Balmora. Hello, our friend Ajira, but we are here to find some way to remove...
Three
Oh, there's also a
blessings.
quest here to do. But first, we need to remove this sort of bounty and bad reputation. So I suppose I will need some money. Hopefully this Khajiit friend will buy something from us. Like some of these scrolls. Or this robe. Are you joking? And Constance is taking that ball. Okay, so from here we need to reach the fort, probably, where the magistrate is, and we can take a walk or use some intervention.
Die with honor, power.
Fetcher. This is going to be fun.
Die, Fetcher.
Die.
They are fighting with something. Oh, a rat. Oh, strange. So we have a pretty scenic view.
Ixi, Anna.
And this is from a mod called Dangerous Roads of Vanarfa, which is adding a lot of these scenic, dangerous encounters.
Your bidding, agent?
I think this is some kind of investigation the guards are doing here. Because if you look at the rests, probably this corpse is drowned, but there's some kind of story about rocks falling that this jeep or guitar is telling to the gods, so probably that's some kind of assassination, not a real. Not sure about it. I think there are mostly standard mages, so maybe there are no assets. But I can take a look. Because there are for sure a lot of new items said to be unique, but they are using standard mages probably. Oh, what's there? Lot of people. Well, we will investigate once. Oh, and over there another nice new mod. Very scenic. Oh, approaching 4 GB memory limited. So that's a moment. We should save. We already saved because I've seen the automatic mod saving. But if you see that message and you have not yet saved, better to do it. Go out from the game and reload, because you will crash sooner or later. More sooner than later. But maybe we have time to talk with the magistrate before crashing. Should be somewhere here. Added from another nice mod. Don't remember the author. Maybe Lucifer. And here he is. The very famous Nolus Atreus.
Yes, Breton?
And I hope to have enough money for him. Okay, so... clear your name, probably. But why? Maybe I need more money. I don't see the option. But I don't have a big bounty. It should not be so hard. Let's see. Oh, I already cleared. Okay, that's good. And we need to save and also to sleep, so better save first. And then we must go out, for sure. And this is a little annoying, but better to do something like that when you're sure to have a save than crashing maybe after. Oh. After a point where you had better to save the game. Clear your name by Lucifer, maybe? I don't remember for sure, but it's a very handy mod because if you have not yet joined some faction where you can easily reach someone able to remove your bounty, it's very useful. And also it is filling a gap in the game because they are talking about this magistrate, and there are also a standard quest where the I don't remember, is him a captain of the guard, but there's Larius Varro, I think, that is asking you to go and clear the bad people corrupting the magistrate. So this magistrate is actually someone that the game is talking about, but is not in the game. So this mod is adding him. Larius Varro's little story. One of the first one that you get, and not an easy one though, because you have to kill all the Commonaton members, I think. So for a low level player is not the easiest quest in Balmora, probably. But it is probably one of the first quests where you learn how to actually use speechcraft to provoke people and make them attack fast, so you can defend yourself and kill them without being arrested.
Truly, how may I help you?
Or you can learn how to charm them so they follow you outside or to some place where you have nobody looking. But it's a way to learn some game mechanics that sooner or later you must learn.
Are you in need of my services?
No, I think I need some bad. I think I'm already a member of the Legion, so I could also sleep here. Let's see. Yeah, we are members, so in theory we can go down and look for a bed.
What say you?
Okay, so we have also this little quest from the Quest of the Week mod, where we can find some work for a plumber in Balmora. So we need a scrap metal. Not sure he's going to check from where that scrap metal is coming from. So do we have one?
What say you?
No. Not yet. Maybe Publius Claudius. Publius, where are you going? So I don't need to punch him anymore because I have this super useful patch, sort of patch done from Lua. It's a hack that can reset companion EI, so they don't go crazy like usual. No scrap metal. Okay.
I could kill that war. Those boots are ruined.
Oh well. We can listen for some music and use a bed here. And we are tired, we could sleep. I could sleep a lot. I like. Time to level up. And this is some kind of bug. When you sleep, for some reason, that's the state of the variable which is telling you if you have something equipped is reset, so you have to put again on your cuirass, and then they know that you are using your uniform. Not sure I can eat raw the ash yam without getting some disease.
Yes? What say you?
Larius Vara, bad people, we will do that sooner or later. And we have another little quest. Ooh. Let's see if we can practice a little. This is another mod by Superstar, I think. Adding these targets.
Hardly a match for me.
They try to flee, but so basically I try to practice using targets and sparring, never increasing skills by buying some doctor lesson. Coop's bound weapon effects, I think, is the best effect mods I've seen in a few years. They are really great, top quality. As we are here, we could just explore the ruin. And this is another mod adding this very scenic Dreamer ruin in a strange place, but they really make a scenic view from the distance. And we have a quest for this mother mage, probably, to look for some dreamer things. I think we need to give him...
you wish to speak?
Oh, maybe we have one of those things. We need a scrap metal. Let me check. Don't remember. Maybe it could be this one or this one. Yeah, this one. From the Dreamer Scholarship mod. So we need three pieces of scrap metal, a Dreamer helmet, and a Dreamer coin. So I have the Dreamer coin. I think I have somewhere the scrap metal, but I don't have a Dreamer helmet. So, could be the proper time to go there. He's trying to make some Dreamer construct. So we already visited the Dreamer ruins during the first quest. or Hasfat and Tabalis. But we have still to explore a large part of these ruins. You mean this mod about finding some dreamer pieces with this scenic? The mod is called Dreamer Scholarship, I think. I have merged it with the big one you made with other people. Let me check. So these quests are from the big one. Which is the Imperial Dreamer Society. But there is also the small one which is called Dreamer Scholarship. That is heading this small scenic place for that Khajiit mage.
Ulikna.
Okay, so we have Yashka, we have Publius, we have Constance. It doesn't work.
Your blood is made for fighting.
Wraith, the Fila Thirling. Athena, Falino, Marinarima.
See what you're made of.
Ooh. A vein of a strange mineral. But we need a pick. Oh, from the Imperial Women's Society mod, probably. That's nice. That is... I like when the mod is asking me to use a pick to mine something. Okay, so you can take this back. Typical. You open half door and they use the other half of the door with the trap. Don't use the door with the trap, please. Just follow. That's a way to tell companions to avoid touching the door trapped.
Surrender now, and I might let you live. He'll grow.
Help!
Oh, sorry, Constance. Oh, poor girl. Let me heal you.
Athena Falino, Marinarima. Athena Falino, Marinarima. Moeth, Ixi, Anna. Athena Falino, Marinarima.
And look at the arrows on the Pincushion mod. Okay, so this way you go back. Oh, that's why this dagger was not worth any money, because it was pretty damaged. Probably Constance will be able to get this thing. Yeah, not Yashka. Basically the mod I'm trying to make works like this. the companion with us enough space and strength to carry something more is the one that will be taking the item that you alt activate. And so far I've not been able to make the companion how can I say it? Make the level at least inside container spawn. Usually the player has first to activate the item, as they don't really find things. But it depends, sometimes it works, sometimes you have to activate first. But it's nice because they take the things that have enough value, weight ratio, and they tell you, oh, I found this nice thing. Oh, what's that? A trap? An enemy?
Ixi, Anna. Moes, Ixi, Anna. Athena, Falino, Marinarima. Athena, Falino, Marinarima. Athena, Falino, Marinarima.
Ah, the one time that I do not check for a trap, luckily. Luckily we have absorbed it. Constance is my, I think, for a single companion, it is probably my preferred one. Because there are other mods with more developed story, with more than one companion like Julan or like other mods by Emma. But the single companion mod that I like most is probably Constance, because she's also funny.
An oath is an oath.
And also a mod that not a lot of people use, maybe, but I think it is something really a must for Dreamer Ruin, is the one mod by QQQBBB, which is adding the blinking Dreamer lights, because it gives you this atmosphere about something that is in ruin. So Dreamer lights are still working, but not perfectly. And also it makes some great atmosphere with dark colors. But I think we are back to the main room. So we did not find the proper way to go deeper in these Dreamer ruins. And I'm sure there's a way. Yeah, we want QQQ back. We need more details to the not clairvoyant narrator mod.
You won't escape me that easily. Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, let me check if Constance is getting this. Yeah. I knew that she had like a diamond. Oh, we found some scrap metal. That's good for the quest. Let's see. Who is going to get this? Constance, I can't carry more than this. Okay, so maybe Publius Claudius, are you going to get this? No. I think nobody has more space for that heavy thing. Ah, sorry, Publius Claudius. I think I will give it to you. I will treat you like a Skyrim companion. Doesn't matter if you cannot move anymore, you will teleport. Oh, we have some. I don't want to give those things to Constance. Ashka, stop fighting. She's stuck. Oh. And the usual trick, resetting the AI, is not working. The first time I find something like that so far. I think we will have to do things with the console, or the usual punching. I will try the console first because it is less risky. What could we try? She is really... Okay, now she's walking again. Companions are like this every now and then. There's no way to fix them. other than the game console or attacking them, making them attack the player. They get stuck in some EI loop, especially after fighting. But there must be some way to go down this level.
Mo. Ixi. Anna.
So careless, these creatures.
Ooh, a new area.
You are a fool to fight me.
We learned something here. Some arcane knowledge. Not sure about it because we cannot really read it. So down. Ooh, this is. Ooh, very hot here. Very, very hot.
Our blood is made for fighting.
You should have. You make this too easy.
Ulu. Then.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Oh, this could be the famous Dreamer Iron door that we can open with a strange key that we have been given by Hasfat and Tabolis. I hope to have it here with the key ring. Yeah, hit the lower unturned. And probably this place is a little more dangerous. Hello, Prof. Oh, much more dangerous. So I have been very greedy. I have over encumbered all my companions, but now they are less effective in combat for this, so not a good idea. Maybe I just better drop something.
Surrender now and I might let you live.
Yeah, spitting fire.
Athe, Worthen, Run!
That thing is big.
He'll grow weak.
Grow up 10.
Night, thanks for watching. Oh, this is another part. On the Dreamer Society mod, probably.
Grow up 10.
That thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I think I stop here for now, because it's late for me too. Thanks for watching. Hopefully next time we will be able to reach the end of this Dreamer Ruin and find more secrets and more loot. Bye bye, thanks for watching.